What's up, everyone? Today, we're counting down the most jaw-dropping worker fails ever caught on camera. Moments so wild you'll wonder if they're even real. We've dug up clips that'll make you laugh, cringe, and maybe feel a little better about your own work mishaps. From forklifts gone rogue to paint spills that belong in a museum, these are fails you have to see to believe. Trust me, whatever you've done at work, it's nothing compared to this chaos. Have your own epic work fail? Drop it in the comments below. Grab your popcorn. This is going to be a wild ride. Ready? Let's jump right in. Let's get into it. Number 10. Man versus machine. And this time, the machine is about to put on a show that no one in the warehouse will ever forget. The warehouse hums with activity, but all eyes are about to be on one unsuspecting forklift and its driver. Picture a massive warehouse, stacked to the ceiling with boxes and pallets, each one carefully balanced like a giant game of Tetris. Our guy, Bob, is at the controls, focused and determined, aiming his forklift for a single pallet perched way up on the top shelf. He's done this 1,000 times before, but today, a tiny miscalculation, a fraction of an inch, nudges the wrong pallet, just enough to set off a chain reaction. Suddenly it's like Jenga on an industrial scale. The whole wall of boxes starts to wobble, teetering on the edge of disaster. One stack falls, then another, and in a matter of seconds, it's a full-blown cardboard avalanche, boxes tumbling and crashing in a spectacular domino effect. Bob just sits there, frozen in disbelief, as his entire day's work, and maybe his week's, collapses around him in a blur of cardboard and chaos. The final shot? A mountain of boxes, with Bob's forklift barely visible underneath the mess. Like a shipwreck lost at sea. You can almost hear him thinking, how do I even begin to explain this to the boss? The look on his face says it all. It's a masterclass in how fast things can go wrong. 1 second you're in control, the next, you're starring in your own disaster movie. One small mistake, total disaster. The aftermath is a mess of broken boxes, scattered goods, and a lesson learned the hard way. If you ever feel clumsy at work, just remember Bob. Even the pros have their off days, and sometimes, all you can do is pick up the pieces and try again. This is why warehouse workers have nerves of steel. Every move counts, and sometimes the pressure is sky high. Literally. Sometimes the only thing you can do is watch it all fall, take a deep breath, and hope tomorrow goes a little smoother. Ouch. Number 9 proves that art can strike when you least expect it. In a pristine sunlit room, the stage is set for an unexpected creation. A painter enters, ready to transform the space, carrying a massive bucket of blue paint. He sets it down carefully, turns to grab a drop cloth. Too late. His foot clips the bucket, and in slow motion it tips, spilling its contents. Blue paint floods the floor, creating a giant, abstract blue puddle that spreads across the room. The painter just stands there, ankle deep, staring at his accidental masterpiece, unable to believe his eyes. He tries to move, but the floor's a slippery mess, making every step a challenge. He nearly wipes out, trapped in his own creation, struggling to keep his balance. For a moment he's not just a painter, he's a modern artist, and the room is his canvas, filled with spontaneous beauty. Sometimes the mess is the masterpiece, a testament to the unpredictability of art. That room's not getting painted today, but it's become something far more interesting. At least he made something memorable. Cleanup on aisle. Everywhere. The accidental masterpiece will be remembered long after the paint dries. Number 8. Where factory efficiency collides with pure snack chaos. In the world of snack production, everything is supposed to run like clockwork, with every bag of chips perfectly packed and shipped. But sometimes, even the most organized systems can go hilariously off the rails. At the end of the conveyor belt, a worker is zoning out, lost in thought as he loads bag after bag of chips into boxes. Maybe he's daydreaming about lunch, or just counting down the minutes until his break. He glances away for just a second, maybe to check his phone, or chat with a coworker. And in that tiny moment, the conveyor keeps rolling relentlessly forward. Suddenly, bags start piling up at the end of the belt, forming a wobbly mountain of snacks. Before anyone can react, the pile tips and bags start launching off the belt like popcorn in a hot pan. Chips are flying everywhere, bouncing off the walls, hitting the ceiling, and even pelting the unsuspecting worker himself. It's a snack storm in the making. The worker spins around to see a full-blown snack explosion, frantically trying to catch bags as they rain down from above. His arms flail as he desperately tries to regain control. It's a one-man food fight against an unstoppable machine, with snack bags flying in every direction and chaos taking over the factory floor. He's slipping on stray bags, swatting at flying products, and looking totally overwhelmed as the conveyor keeps churning out more snacks. The conveyor belt, now unattended, just keeps moving, sending more and more products into the growing mess. It's a lesson in why you never, ever take your eyes off the line. The aftermath? Snack bags scattered everywhere, a production line in total disarray, and a mess that will take hours to clean up. The snack attack is real, and it's relentless. But hey, at least it's one way to spice up an otherwise boring shift. Sometimes you just have to laugh and roll with the punches, or in this case, the flying chips. Bet he never zones out again. Next time, those chips won't stand a chance. Number 7. A classic office blunder. In a sleek, glass-filled office, a guy in a suit is glued to his phone, striding confidently down the hall. He walks straight into a spotless glass door, full speed. Papers and phone go flying, and he bounces off, dazed. The perfect face smudge is left behind as proof. Even the most important people can't outsmart a clean glass door. It's a humbling moment for anyone. Give that window washer a raise. Always look up from your phone. Number 6. Gravity always wins. A guy needs to reach something high, but his ladder's too short. Instead of getting a taller one, he puts the ladder on a rolling office chair. He climbs up, wobbling dangerously as the chair shifts. He reaches for the ceiling and predictably, the chair shoots out. For a split second he's suspended in midair, cartoon style. He crashes down in a heap, landing in a pile of packing peanuts. No injuries, just a bruised ego. He lies there, contemplating his life choices. Moral: shortcuts rarely end well, just get the right ladder. Sometimes you're the acrobat, sometimes you're the punchline. At least he's got a soft landing. Don't try this at home. Number 5. A delivery fail anyone can relate to. Doorbell cam footage. A driver drops a package, snaps a photo, and leaves. Mission accomplished. Only problem? It's the wrong house. The neighbor finds the package, looks confused, and walks it over to the right address. The real hero is the neighbor who fixes the mistake. Meanwhile, the intended recipient is probably staring at their empty porch, wondering where their package went. It's a harmless, wholesome fail, but a good reminder to double-check addresses. Delivery isn't as easy as it looks. Sometimes, close enough just isn't enough. Shout out to all the neighbors who saved the day. Number 4. Fast food taken to the next level. In a busy kitchen, a worker assembles a burger at lightning speed. In his rush, he fumbles and accidentally launches the burger across the kitchen. It soars over the fry station and lands perfectly in a bin of fries. The whole kitchen freezes, staring at the burger's new home. The worker stands there, stunned. He's just invented the burger fry surprise. It's a 1 in a million shot, and nobody's eating those fries. Sometimes, your food moves faster than you do. The physics are impressive, if nothing else. That's a menu item you won't see again. Slow down, or your lunch might take flight. Fast food. Literally. Number 3. Warehouse Mayhem, Pallet Jack Edition. A worker races down a narrow aisle taking a sharp corner way too fast. The pallet jack clips a shelf, and suddenly, it's dominoes, shelves and boxes crashing down the entire aisle. The worker just stands there, still holding the handle, watching the chaos unfold. What was once organized is now a disaster zone. One small bump, total destruction. He's probably calculating how long cleanup will take. Spoiler: a very, very long time. Sometimes speed isn't your friend. Warehouse work is not for the faint of heart. Number 2. A construction fail for the ages. On a building site, a worker builds a flawless wall. Straight, level, perfect. Only problem? It's right in the middle of the living room. The foreman walks in, blueprints in hand, and just stares. Realization dawns. The wall is in the wrong place. The worker's pride turns to horror as he sees the mistake. Now, instead of a living room, there are 2 useless narrow spaces. The foreman just shakes his head. No words needed. Sometimes, you can do everything right and still get it totally wrong. Time to break out the crowbar. Measure twice. Build once. At least the wall was well built. Number 1. When a prank goes nuclear. Co-workers fill a cubicle with plastic balls, waiting for their victim. Kevin. Kevin returns, opens the barrier, and a flood of balls pours out. Another coworker slips on the balls, sending papers flying everywhere. The paper storm distracts someone else, who spills water on the office printer. Cue smoke and chaos. In seconds, a harmless prank turns into total office mayhem. The pranksters just watch as their joke spirals out of control. It's a perfect storm of failure. Sometimes the best-laid pranks backfire spectacularly. Always expect the unexpected. That's a wrap. 10 of the wildest worker fails ever. From forklift disasters to office chaos, these moments prove that mistakes can happen to anyone. Which fail was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe for more epic videos. Share your own funny work stories below. Maybe you'll be featured next time. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Stay tuned for even crazier videos coming soon. Until then, try not to cause a domino effect at your own job.